Und da sind wir auch schon wieder bei einer neuen Folge von Persona 4. So, kleine Ankündigung kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Eine kleine Entschuldigung müsste ich sagen. Ja, jetzt habe ich einen Tag ohne euch gespielt. Aber wie gesagt, das ist jetzt nur ein Tag, weil ich habe schon wieder vergessen, auf Aufnahme zu drücken. Was ist denn passiert? Warte, lasst mich mal schauen. 10.05. Ich habe am Schrein gebetet, damit ich bei Temperance das nächste Mal hoffentlich aufsteige. Das war dann gestern. Und heute am Tag haben wir uns mit der ganzen Truppe getroffen, inklusive ein Auto. Und da haben wir halt, ja, geredet, wie denn der Fall gerade so steht. Ist jetzt nichts wirklich Interessantes, außer dass wir in unseren eigenen Social Rank, also der Full, aufgestiegen sind. Ansonsten, ja, ist jetzt Naoto ein offizielles Mitglied unserer Bande. So, und dann sind wir auch schon hier nach Hause und jetzt würde ich sagen, geht's weiter. Und zwar geht's heute weiter mit Tower, also Nachhilfelehrer spielen, oder Nachhilfelehrer arbeiten, besser gesagt. Und ja, ich hoffe, da werden wir jetzt auf Rang 5 aufstufen. Also beginnen wir. Ja. The two-taught shoe.
Can you teach me this?
It comes after the word have, so I should be using the past participle done, right? The expression brauchen wir nicht mehr. Is English all about memorization too? Also anscheinend haben wir wirklich eine Zwischensequenz. Gut. Math is just remembering the right formulas and applying them. Chemistry is just remembering chemical equations. The tests are just there to see if you can remember them and to penalize you if you forget.
Mister.
Is there any bullying at your school? Wood? Wir sollen jetzt 2 sagen. Obwohl ich weiß gar nicht, ob irgendjemand schikaniert wird. Aber okay, wenn Sie meinen, dann... Oh, nein, ist nicht. I guess I'd expect that from people in high school. You're more mature. Shoe knots. It's not like they're punching him or hiding things from him or anything. They're not stealing his money. It's just that he doesn't have a place there. Maybe that's not the same thing as bullying. Leave it to me. Sensei? Oh, thank you. Shu looks happier. Oh, it's not about me. It's about the transfer student. The one I was talking about before, not me. It seems that I've been talking to you about things that really aren't relevant to my studies. I don't mind. You told Shu that his talking about school didn't bother you. Your understanding has increased. Thank you. Shu seems somewhat happy.
You'll come again, won't you?
It seems that Shu is starting to open her. Yeah, blah 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 blah. So, jetzt können wir wieder, glaube ich, mein Kuli, auf unseren Zettel ein Plus hier geben. Wo? Da ist Tower. Ach komm schon. Schreib doch. Du sollst schreiben. Boah. Ich glaube, mein Kuli geht langsam aus. Brauche ich einen neuen. Ah, jetzt aber. -1 haben wir. So. Then take care.
Thank you very much.
Finished your tutoring job and went home. 10.000 ist eh keine schlechte Bezahlung.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today? Did something happen? No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
What?
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
Oh, das ist natürlich klug.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Also, um mal wieder zu übersetzen, also wieder. Vorher habe ich übersetzt eigentlich für nichts, weil ich nicht aufgenommen habe. Ja, Naoto hat einen Arzt konsultiert, damit der sowohl uns als auch Teddy checkt, damit wir irgendwie bestätigen können, woran denn diese ja übernatürlichen Fähigkeiten hängen oder ob diese andere Welt irgendwelche negativen Auswirkungen hat, beziehungsweise bei Teddy, was er denn überhaupt ist. Ob er denn überhaupt menschlich ist oder, keine Ahnung, irgendein Alien. Ja, Alien hat sie jetzt zwar nicht gesagt, aber auf jeden Fall irgendetwas anderes. Und deswegen gehen wir jetzt zu einem Arzt. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it.
Was? Also hat er irgendwie gar keine Knochen oder so, sondern er ist einfach gar nichts?
No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms.
Naja, Schatten ist jetzt kein psychologischer Begriff. Schatten ist ja auch ein physikalischer. Wenn Licht, wenn irgendwo Licht hinscheint, dann ist da ein Schatten. Also wenn, wie soll ich sagen, wenn das Licht von einem Objekt verhindert wird zu durchbrechen, entsteht ein Schatten.
Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me. It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da!
Was ist das?
Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't. Give them to me now.
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No, don't say mine.
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh? Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health.
Okay.
So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Also für die, die es nicht mitbekommen haben, Teddy hat die Berichte, ich sag mal, mitgehen lassen. Und da wollte er unbedingt ein paar Informationen laut ausposaunen. Und ja, ich weiß jetzt gar nicht wer, aber irgendjemand hat dann gesagt, ja, lass uns doch mal die Brustgröße der Mädchen ansehen. Ja, da hat Luise gesagt, mir ist egal, weil meine steht sowieso überall im Internet. Oder sind auf jeden Fall publik. Bei Yukiko. Ja. Weiß ich jetzt gar nicht, was da gesagt wurde. Und auf jeden Fall hat man Naoto auch gesehen. Zumindest Luise hat es gesehen. Und hat gesagt, hä? Sind die Werte falsch? Und Naoto hat dann gleich die Zettel genommen und jetzt sagt sie, sie wird die Berichte zerstören. Also irgendetwas ist da faul bei ihr. Entweder hat sie überhaupt keine Brustgröße oder eine viel zu große und sie versteckt sie.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Muss ich denn etwas sagen? Nö. Wir werden es zusammen herausfinden.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Und jetzt werden wir wahrscheinlich mit ihm aufgestuft, oder? Ja. The Teddy social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the star camera has grown.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Welcome home, big bro. The midterm starts next Friday. Study? Nein, weil wir sind schon mit Intelligenz ganz oben. Da brauchen wir nicht mehr lernen. So, mit Nanako können wir nicht reden, also gehen wir wieder arbeiten. Und heute gehen wir mit Superbus, ja. Gehen wir im Krankenhaus arbeiten. So, was für ein Rang sind wir? Normal 5, wenn ich mich nicht täusche. Bei Devil. Nein, 4. Okay, muss ich auf 5. Gut, dann schauen wir mal. So, da haben wir es ja. Ausgerüstet habe ich es jetzt schon, oder? Ja, oder? Ja, ja, gut. Ah ja, ich will es auch nicht dismissen. Ich hoffe halt, dass wir einen Rang aufsteigen. He busily cleaned the recently vacated hospital room. You thought you heard a woman's scream coming from somewhere. You decided to pretend not to notice and continue cleaning. Ja, Courage brauchen wir nicht mehr.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, die sieht angepisst aus. Sayako looks like she's in a bad mood. Did you hear that commotion? That was the first time anyone ever called me a slutty bitch to my face. Okay. It's like a soap opera. Seriously. When I laughed at her feeble attempt at an insult, she scratched at me. Who's the bitch now? Sayako smiles thoroughly. At the previous hospital I worked at, I had a relationship with one of the doctors, but he had a wife. She found out I was forced to quit and I started working here. Not too long after, it seems he began flirting again, this time with a different nurse at the hospital. I don't know what happened, but I got dragged back into this. His wife came all the way here to bitch at me. The other nurses were just watching, with these stupid smirks on their faces. Ja. Ich wünschte, ich hätte es sehen können. Hey, how can you talk like this? This isn't any of your problem. Oh wait, I guess it isn't really. Huh, what was I thinking? Sayako smiles wearily. Everything's just a pain. It wasn't like this at first, when I first thought about becoming a nurse. What I'm working for. What I'm living for. Yeah, comfort her.
I'm sorry.
I was just grumbling to myself.
Thank you.
You're a kind boy. Sayoko smiles happily. You feel you understand Sayoko more now. Gut. Hätten wir Devil auf Rang 5. The nurse soldier in level 5. I'd better go. I'm sure that bitch is gone by now.
Goodbye now.
Be careful going home. You finished your job and went home. You earned... Okay, 6500.